So I don't know, like if you have the time, even like just before sleep, talk about your dream life, or you have idea for a project, and then just ask ChatGPT to ask more questions about your passion, your idea. Okay, to this video is gonna be very exciting because I've been talking to ChatGPT in a very dialogue, conversational way, and then I find how ChatGPT can help me think better all the time. But when I type the question, it kind of make me feel more distant. Maybe I'm just better with when I have a conversation. You know how people are talking about this MIT study about how using ChatGPT can make some people brain rot. And of course, I agree. If you don't really think, and just looking for answer from AI, it will cause you not thinking by yourself eventually, that's for sure. But today, I want to show you how I use ChatGPT by interviewing me with the questions I have no idea what they're gonna ask. I'm having my coffee today. I want to have a deeper conversation with ChatGPT and see what kind of question she asks me. I don't really have a name for my ChatGPT. I just call it Chat. But what I want to say is usually when I have an idea, I will have a conversation with ChatGPT and ask ChatGPT to talk to me, ask me questions to dig into what I really truly want. So let's see what this conversation is going to go, and I'm excited to see what kind of questions ChatGPT is going to ask me. I'm not even have any categories or rules about it, so let's just see. Let's get started. I'm excited and see what ChatGPT is gonna do to me. Hi Chat, I have a coffee in my hand and I wanna do this interview. I want to ask you to interview me. Can you do it?
Absolutely. I'd love to interview you. That sounds fun. So let's start off with an easy one. Can you tell me a little bit about yourself and what you're passionate about?
That's like a big question, but I want you to ask me something. Okay, we can go there, but I want you to ask me something sharp, like crazy questions.
Oh, I
Be
love it. All
weird.
right. All right, let's get weird. If you could have a conversation with any fictional character and ask them for life advice, who would it be? And what would you ask them?
Fictional character, like in the movie and in the novel, it doesn't matter.
Exactly. It could be anyone from a movie, a novel, even a video game, whoever you think would have some fascinating life advice to share.
Can I ask like author?
Oh, absolutely. You can totally pick an author as well. They create the worlds and the characters, so I'm sure they'd have some incredible insights to share.
Do you know Anna's Ning?
I do. Anais Nin is such an interesting writer, known for her diaries and essays. If you could ask her something, what would it be?
I want to ask her if she lives in modern days, how is she gonna do her social media?
Oh, that's such a good question. I feel like she'd have a really unique and artistic approach, maybe sharing snippets of her thoughts and turning her social media into kind of a digital diary. It would definitely be fascinating to see.
So what other question do you have for me?
All right, let's see. If you could instantly master any skill or talent overnight, what would you choose and why?
Like, is this skill doable by human being, or it can be any kind of skill?
You can go as wild as you want with it. It can be a totally realistic skill or something super fantastical. Whatever you dream of mastering, just go for it.
I definitely want to fly.
Flying would be absolutely amazing. Just imagine the freedom of soaring through the sky and seeing everything from above. That would be such an incredible skill to have.
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely one of those dream abilities that a lot of people would pick. It Just sounds so fun and freeing. All right, do you want to dive into another fun question, or is there something specific you're curious about?
Yeah, please ask me more and then ask me anything. Be sharp.
All right, here we go. If you could time travel to any era, past or future, where would you go and what would you want to do while you're there?
I want to time travel. I never want to time travel the past. I will always want to travel to the future, and I want to travel to like 100 years ahead. And I want to see if there's any robot like Doraemon and put all kinds of interesting gadgets that I can try.
That would be so cool. I feel like the future would be full of all sorts of fascinating technology. And who knows, maybe there really will be a real life Doraemon with all those awesome gadgets. That would be such a fun adventure.
That would be really fun. You don't want to know anything about me personally?
Of course I do. I love learning more about you. How about this? What's something that you're really proud of accomplishing recently, or something that brings you a lot of joy right now?
I think as I grow as a business owner, I realized that before I kind of tried to be cool in front of camera and then not being silly. I think social media for me was a little bit overexposed. But as I grow older, I started really having fun with social media. I think that's something I really accomplished recently. That's why I'm having this conversation with you. I want to see where you're heading me, where you bring me with this conversation.
I love that. It sounds like you've really found a way to make social media more fun and authentic for yourself. And that's such a great accomplishment. And I'm really happy to be part of this conversation and this journey with you. It's awesome to see you embracing your playful side.
Thank you.
You're so welcome. It's always a pleasure chatting with you and just having fun conversations. If there's ever anything else you want to dive into, I'm here for it.
So, you want to end this conversation?
Not at all. I'm more than happy to keep it going as long as you'd like. If there's anything else on your mind or anything you want to chat about, just let me know.
Like you act like please act like a magazine interviewer and keep asking me questions and then something fun, something unique, something wild, something sharp.
Got it. All right. Let's dive into something fun. If your life were turned into a movie, what genre would it be and who would you want to play you?
Oh wow, I wanna the movie more like Emily kind of movie, like adventure kind of movie.
Oh, I love that. So, a whimsical, adventurous kind of vibe with lots of charm and magic. That sounds, I could totally see you fitting into that kind of film world. It would be so fun and full of character. If you think of an actor who you'd love to see play you, let me know. It'd be fun to imagine.
Who's that girl playing Wednesday? The blonde girl.
Oh, you're thinking of Emma Myers. She plays Enid, the bubbly blonde werewolf in the
Yes.
Wen. She'd be such a fun choice to capture that adventurous and whimsical spirit. I can totally picture it. It would definitely make for a charming movie.
Yeah. Maybe it will be fun to actually make a movie like that. Or maybe the social media I'm creating should share that kind of world of mine.
That would be amazing. Bringing that whimsical, adventurous vibe into your social media content would definitely stand out and create such a unique and magical experience for your audience. I think they'd love it.
Cool.
I'm excited for you. I think leaning into that playful and adventurous side of yourself is going to be so much fun and will really resonate with people. Can't wait to see where you take it all.
So, what other questions? Maybe give me two more questions. Okay. After these two questions you ask me, I'll never answer any personal answer again.
All right, I'll do make these two count. First question, if you could collaborate with any creator or brand to bring your whimsical vision to life, who would it be? And second question, if you had a magical object, like something out of a fantasy world, what would it be and what would it do?
That's two big questions.
Fair enough. They are pretty big questions. Feel free to answer them in whatever way feels right. Or if you want, we can go for something a bit lighter. Just let me know.
No, I always liked Dior, but at this moment, I'm kind of fascinated with the brand Miu Miu. I kind of want to collaborate with something whimsical, interesting with a brand.
Oh, that would be such a cool collaboration. Miu Miu definitely has that playful, whimsical vibe that would match so well with your vision. It would be so exciting to see what kind of creative magic comes out of that.
For the last question, when you talk about the tool from the future, I have so much in my mind. I have a lot I wanted to do. Like, I always wanted to have this magical tool can make my outfit changes based on my mood.
Oh, that would be such a fantastic magical tool. Imagine your outfit just shifting to reflect how you feel in the moment. It would be such a fun and expressive way to show your personality. I love that idea.
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely a fun concept to imagine. And who knows, maybe one day technology or fashion will catch up and make something like that possible. It would be such a cool way to express yourself.
Totally. How do you feel about this conversation with me?
I'm really enjoying it. It's always so fun to dive into these imaginative and thoughtful topics with you. You always bring such great energy, and it just feels like a really fun and creative chat.
Thank you very much.
You're so welcome. It's always a pleasure. If you ever want to chat again or explore more fun ideas, I'm here. Have an awesome rest of your day.
Thank you, you too. Yes. Did you see after this around 10 minutes conversation, I already feel like I have a better idea of what kind of whimsical worlds I want to create in social media, even though I didn't really think about it at all before I dive into the conversation with ChatGPT. I have no idea what kind of question she asked me, but I had this conversation maybe 3 sentences before just to practice and see how it goes. She's asking me completely different questions. So each time it gives different vibes and different questions, and it leads me to think differently every single time. So I don't know, like if you have the time, even like just before sleep, talk about your dream life, or you have idea for a project, and then just ask ChatGPT to ask more questions about your passion, your idea. Like a really good way to dig into your brain somewhere maybe deep inside you didn't even discover, or it's hard for you to explore that, or like express that. It's a great way. I really like it. I feel more relaxed talking for the camera to like a conversation like this. I feel more open for the answers. I also think when you sometimes hang out with like friends, you tend not to ask questions like this anymore, but actually it's a great conversation to have with all your friends, with your colleagues. It's just like life is not just about what's in front of you. It is when you're living it, but in your head there's so much hope, so much fun, and that's exactly what I want to bring here in the channel. I feel like over years when I'm making YouTube, I'm, to be honest, too much focus on I have to be expert or something, or I have to like really think deep about a lot of things, and I really have to share something super valuable. But my personality is really more playful than knowledgeable. Is that way? Does that make sense? Like more, my personality is more playful and thoughtful than knowledge and skill, because I'm always looking for something can make my world expanded. And then that's, I think, something I want to focus on for in the future for this channel. So if you're on board with me, if you like this energy, please subscribe my channel for new updates every week. I will keep exploring fun, imaginative, and how as time evolves, how I incorporate technology into my life, and share with you all. And this is going to be really fun. I want you to discover yourself more with technology, and that's something it's right here, very close to us, and I want to know you more. If you have any questions, if you had this experience and talking with ChatGPT, have a good conversation and in the comment below, and I will check it out and let's have the conversation going. And yeah, that's it for today's video. Thank you for your time and hope you enjoy this conversation. Take care. Bye.